What's good, everybody? It's your girl Nikki St. Clair from the Car Chronicles. Anyways, I am reaching out to you because I wanted to give my commentary concerning Kelly Price. Kelly Price has really gone through a whole lot. I didn't watch the season of Hollywood Divas Brutally. That was a reality show on BET, but for the most part, I got to see a lot of insecurities, a lot of hurt, a lot of pain that she was harboring, and it made her sort of a misfit. She tended to rub people the wrong way, and she was very misunderstood. I think I saw a lot of insecurities that were very similar to OG of Basketball Wives. This is her way of protecting herself, and I get it because, as I said before in previous videos, that I have experienced that, where you already know, or you just know in your mind that you're not going to be accepted, that you are not going to be treated the way others will be treated based on the way you look, the way you act, mostly the way you look, your exterior appearance. However, when you have something to bring to the table, she has her voice to bring to the table. It is magical. It changes atmospheres. It's powerful. And it's a moneymaker. So when you have that, people tend to gravitate to you for your gift. And the Bible says that your gifts will make room for you. They will make room for you wherever you end up. She could very well end up at the White House because of her gift, making room for her. And a lot of times you have people that want to attach themselves to you because of your gift. Yes? Yes. So I'll give you a case in point. There has been internet, social media superstars that have had 15 minutes of fame. Someone like Welvin, okay? Welvin the Great. He was just this guy who was just being himself. And even though he had challenges and he did not look a certain way that society would deem as handsome or attractive, he was confident in who he was. He can make jokes, and he made people smile and made people laugh, and that was his gift. He makes people smile and laugh. He had cool, crazy sound bites, and some quick, little meme videos that went viral, and he went viral. And because he went viral, he was a likable person. People gravitated towards him. They wanted to pay him to make appearances. And what ended up happening? Everybody wanted to surround him. Everybody wanted to kick it with him and be with him and dancing all in the videos. Everybody wanted to associate themselves with Welvin the Great, okay? And just use him and leech off of him and just try to manipulate him to do things that he would normally do. He wasn't used to all of the fake love around him, but nonetheless, I felt like he didn't know how to decipher what was real and what was fake. He let the wrong people in. It's been said that he lives out there, he roams the streets. I personally have run into him on Hollywood Boulevard. He looked really bad, dirty clothes, musty, teeth not brushed. I asked him for a picture. He was just like, can you help me out with some money? So he's like out there on Hollywood Boulevard asking for money. And where are the people? Where are the people that helped him and gravitated to him and went to the club with him and was dancing all in the videos with him? Where are they? It's been said that he's been used, that people are taking his booking fee, that people have had him buy them things and support them. And it was a lifelong lesson. Now, that was pretty much an extreme case, but the principles are the same. People will attach themselves to you because they see that you're going places, that they see that you're accepted in certain circles. And a lot of times where you're going, they can't go. They get around you. They know all your business. They tell your tea. Once you make them mad, they go to the blogs. They backstab you. Case in point, Masika Kalisha. Beautiful girl. She hung out with, she's a Love and Hip Hop reality star. She hung out with this guy. I can't even remember which guy it was. But as soon as they fell out, he talked about her. He talked about her being on Medi-Cal, getting public assistance with Section 8. I mean, like, completely just threw her under the bus as soon as they had a falling out and a disagreement. Now, as long as she was just a beautiful girl, being flown out, getting this money, being around circles that had a certain lifestyle that they were living, these people wanted to attach themselves to her. Oh, you my girl. Oh, let's take this picture. Oh, let me post you because you popping. But as soon as they had a disagreement with her, they threw her under the bus to the very people that they posted pictures to. And it is a lifelong lesson learned. You cannot, you hear me? You cannot allow certain people around you to take advantage of you, your gift, and sap your energy. And, obviously, I'm not Kelly Price. I don't have fortune and fame, but what I do know is that because I am the way I am, I give 110% with whomever. If you talk to me on the phone, I'm not only going to listen, I'm not only going to hear, but I'm going to literally take my mind and my soul and my spirit and put it in your place so that I can feel what you must be feeling. I am what you call an empath. My mom will call me with some straight up BS, y'all. And I call myself not only listening, but going into empath mode. And once I start really going in and saying, wow, you must be feeling this way and that way, possibly maybe we should do this and that and the other, and you should stay. Or once I start going into that mode, my mom will be on the phone and start like, oh my God, your baby is so cute. How old is she? Oh, okay. Ooh, it's cold out here, huh? Talking to people while I'm in the middle of telling her how I love her, how I'm concerned about how she's feeling. about the matter that she called me about, I'll just hang up the phone. And then she'll wonder why I don't answer the phone. If I'm not in the mood, I don't answer the phone. I will call her back at a later time because I know how I am. It is exhausting to give 110% to somebody that you love and you care for and you're concerned about, only for them to zap you of all of your energy and go on about their business. They've sat and laid their troubles down in your lap to deal with it. And you have to make up in your mind, I am not an emotional receptacle. You can't just throw your emotions over here, your negativity over here, and sit it in my lap and then be like, doo-doo-doo. I'm not your therapist, okay? You don't buy me no sandwich. You don't take me out. You don't do nothing. What do? Nothing. You just want to use me to get one off. You're just as bad as some of these Negroes out here that just want to use a lot of these women as cum buckets just to get one off. You look good enough. You got your own spot. This ain't gonna take long. I just want to beat. You know, you have to protect your energy. You have to protect your mind. And I don't blame Kelly Price, because I can only imagine how many leeches just come and sap and sap and sap and sap all of the energy, all of her concern, all of the love, all the money. Can I have this? Are you gonna wear that? Can I use this? Can I borrow that? I'm almost certain that she has experienced that shit. And now here she is. She's been taking care. She's been going through her skincare regimen. She lost weight. She did have surgery. She did get extremely small. Yes, she's gained some weight back. She's kind of a healthy girl. However, you know, it is like an attractive, manageable type of thick girl, you know. And she finally got her a man. And from what I can see, he looks like something. He's not no scrawny nigga that just hang out in front of your average liquor store. He ain't the DVD man. You know, he ain't big like her, where they walking down the street like salt and pepper shakers. You know, he is a nice looking guy from what I can see. And it works for her. And sometimes you have to separate your man from your family. Now, the Bible says to cleave to your husband and leave your family, like, you know, and cleave to your wife. You know, you guys are a new unit. So that does not mean forget about your kids or put your kids after you run behind some man. It does not mean that. It means if he loves you and he marries you, and you guys, even if you're a blended family, he takes on the responsibility of becoming a parent to your children, then you guys are a whole new unit. You guys have an understanding, and you guys are a two-parent, two-income home raising your kids together. As opposed to, he love me, but he don't like my kids, so I'm going to just leave him at my grandma's house. I'm going to leave him at my mama's house. I'm going to call a babysitter because my man love me and mama need love too. So With all of that said, I just want to say that, Kelly, I get it. Sometimes, they've had you all of their life. Your family has had you all of their lives and all of your lives. And how has that worked out for you? You've been around them enough to know how they are. You know their personalities. You know what ticks them off. You know what makes them happy. You know all that you've done for them. And sometimes it is okay to close the chapter and say, I love you. I've done all that I could do for you. But now it's time for me to live my life. Life is too short. You just went through a traumatic episode in your life. And though you love everybody in your family, it's time for you to live, girl. And it's time for you to love and be loved by someone who wants to be there for you, someone who loves you, and someone who could take control. And do you know what a gift it is to get a man to where you can allow him to make some decisions and you can just breathe like, I know everything's gonna be all right. He got it. That's a blessing, because most women do not even trust their men to make the right decisions. You know why? Because we'll sit there and we'll watch them make a stupid decision and not even say nothing. And then what happens? When it's time to have that baby, you don't even want to leave your baby at home with the new baby at home with their own father. Because you're going to be like, oh my God, is he going to wipe the baby right? Is he going to wipe the back first and then the front? Is he going to clean and get in the crevices when it comes to changing the diaper? And does he know to change the onesie too? Oh my God. Did he close the bathroom door so the baby doesn't play in the toilet? Can I trust that he's not going to give my baby a Flamin' Hot Cheeto? Stuff like that. Little minor shit. Can I trust that he's going to uphold the baby right when it's time to bathe him? Because, the baby squirms and is slippery, and I don't want him to hit his head because he ain't really got him. And you worry about different things like that when it comes to serious matters that we care about. Because it's just like, you'll watch him do something and be like, oh my God, now why did he do that? Sometimes you'll be like, are you serious? You really gonna leave that there? Why didn't you just do blah, 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 ABC? But in your mind, you're calculating, you're saying, okay, can I trust that he's gonna pay the bills on time? If I go away for 2 weeks, he gonna remember to, throw certain things out that's gonna smell over time, pay the bills on time, negotiate, or when I come back, is it gonna be like, yeah, I forgot. So, it's nice to be submissive and be able to trust and have security to where you can be submissive. But a lot of times the man wants you to be submissive, and then you're submissive and they say, trust me, trust me, trust me, believe me, believe me, believe me. And then you trust them and you believe them. Before you know it, you're paying $600 a week staying in a motel because they took the rent money to go flip it and it didn't go through. Uh, they took the rent money and told you, hey, just take the rent money and come bail me out of jail, and then we gonna get the money. My boy, he gonna come through for me always because he owe me money. And then you do it, and then y'all get evicted, and then y'all living in a motel because y'all can't find no apartment because y'all got an eviction notice on your, you got an eviction notice on your credit. He knows that you're unhappy. He knows that you didn't effed up. So he barely even want to come to the room to even look at your face, to even see the disappointment. So he starts fucking with someone else who has a home, who has an apartment, and laying up with them and saying, hey, I'm gonna work late, I'm not coming home, or you know what, this ain't for me. It didn't. And then your credit is messed up, and we have a hard time putting our trust, especially as Black women. We have a hard time putting our trust in men and being completely submissive and trusting that everything is going to get done. And obviously she feels that she's in a good place with this guy. And she's made her judgment. And we have to respect it. Because we don't know what conversations they've had. You don't know that man's bank account. You don't know the man's business. You don't know his background. Everyone's saying that he's a mystery man, that no one knows his name, no one knows his face. And I have to hand it to her because for years I didn't post my dude. Nah, never. And if I did, I put a little happy face emoji over his face because that's when the bull hits the fan. And you don't want that. So yeah, Kelly, run for your life, girl. Run for your life. And if you gotta close the door on certain chapters, go ahead and do it. Just do things safely. I always have an escape plan. Have you a nest egg. Have a prenup. Have your plans out. Get you a lawyer. Should you ever face death like that ever again and you are a newlywed to this man, it does raise concern, like he's married to you, so they can ask, do you want us to pull the plug? He can say, yes, I want you to pull the plug. He gets all your money. He cremates you and tells your family, I'm the husband. I've made the decision. She's going to be cremated and sprinkled in the ocean. And I'm going to take my money. And I'm going to take the house. And I'm going to get me a new woman and move her in. And rightfully, he could do that. If there is no prenup. If there is no lawyer involved. If there is no... if her affairs are not in order, it could be done. And I want to say to the family, you can't control anybody but yourself. So guess what? Pray about it and ask God to help you, give you peace of mind, peace that surpasses all understanding. I can't control this person while I need to control my own self, my own life. I have some affairs that I need to attend to concerning me. You need to worry about yourself and cast all your cares up to God. He knows and he cares for you and he'll hear your cry. If it is sincere and you call on the name of the Lord, ask God for help. But understand this, you can't control anybody but yourself. And maybe she has realized that I can't control nobody but myself. I don't care how much money I've had, how much fame I've had. I've tried to change my family because I had the purse, and they say he who has the purse has the power. And these people, they just do what they want to do, say what they want to say, and turn around and shit on me and tell my business. And we're seeing our sister go to all these blogs and plugging in her own music, and we're seeing, I see why. I'm going to just say, I see why you don't fox with them like that. So live your life. Everybody live your life. Know that you cannot control anybody but yourself. And if you're having a problem with that, if you're struggling with boundary issues, I encourage you to go into a deep prayer, maybe a fast. And if it's beyond that, go to some therapy. Get you some therapy. Because if you're very much like I was, which is an empath with boundary issues, you're going to have a hard time for no reason. And those people that are telling you all of their problems, you're left being on edge and having the anxiety attack with shit that don't have nothing to do with you. And those same people that told you what they're going through, they're sleeping at night. They're screwing the same man that they complain to you about. You know, they're sneaking and doing the same exact shit that they complained to you about and said that they're not going to do. They're back to drinking. They're back to doing drugs. They're back to eating. They're back to screwing with the person that is no good for them. They are back to their bad behaviors. And all you do is prompt them and prime them and cheerlead them. And there has to come to you have to come to the conclusion that this person's never going to change, but I am. And how am I going to change? I'm going to change by not being available for them because I have to protect my energy. So with that said, I'm your girl, Nikki St. Clair. I really, really thank you guys for tuning in. Kelly Price, run for your life. Live your life to the fullest, mama. You know, I know you probably pushing up on 50 years old. And you need to live your years based on what you want to do. You've been working on your weight. You've been working on your skin. You got a new love in your life, a love life. Work on that. Grow old. Be happy. But take care of your affairs. Make sure they're in order. Get your legal papers in order on what you want and protect yourself. And family, you can't protect nobody. You can't control nobody but yourselves. So be about yourself. And if you gotta be about somebody's business, be about your Father's business. It says in the Bible, be about your Father's business. Huh? And Lord knows we need some prayer warriors for this world today. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of people that need your help, that need prayer, that need food, that need counseling, that actually welcome it and want it. And stay out of people's business. And that's it. All right? So anyways, since I've been not available for certain people, I have a lot more energy. I have more love and affection to give those who are receptive that actually need it. And I don't just continue to run in the same circles and be a mama like, didn't I tell you? Why'd you do that? We already talked about this. I'm not doing that. It's 2021. Niggas is dropping like flies out here. I'm not wasting my life to tell you some shit that you know you should already do. So anyways, that's that Set the Cat, and I'll talk to you later. Like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for stopping by. It's your girl, Nikki St. Clair. Peace.